As you can see from the title of the video, we are going to be talking about Ben Simmons and what he has been doing for this Brooklyn Nets team. I've been thinking that he's probably very underrated right now because of how poorly he's been doing offensively. But on the opposite side of things, I think he's been doing extremely well defensively, which he always has been doing his entire career. Now, Ben Simmons, he is averaging a whopping 8 points per game. That is pretty trash. And it's kind of really disappointing to see Ben Simmons do this poorly offensively because he's always been one of my favorite players offensively. The way he can create triple doubles almost every single time. You know, I'm talking about earlier in his career. He can't really do that right now, but when I used to watch him, I thought he was going to be the next LeBron James. But I think I should really talk about him positively on the defensive side of things. I think right now he's still one of the best defenders in the entire NBA. And not that much people are going to admit that because people just like to hate on people for some shit. You got to talk good about what Ben Simmons is doing for this Brooklyn Nets team right now. They're on an 11th game winning streak. It's just obvious. The reasons of why they're on this 11th game winning streak is because they're playing so good defensively. They're playing extremely well defensively. I don't watch the Brooklyn Nets that much. I usually just stick to 76ers basketball, but I've been seeing some clips of Ben Simmons and Kevin Durant, and they're both on the same level in terms of like communicating defensively and everything. Like, they know what they're doing, you know what I'm saying? They did get a new coach that's name is not Steve Nash, and things just look a lot better defensively. I will say I think it is because of the new coach and Ben Simmons this year. Ben Simmons, a very good defender, 6'10", he can move fast. A thing that he's just extremely good at is defending the three-point line. That is very good for this team because when you have scorers like Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, when you have someone that could just block the ball and then push the pace, and then you could get a fast break into an assist to a three-pointer or a fast break into a Kevin Durant dunk or something like that. That is extremely well, especially come time to the playoffs when things start getting a little bit faster. Now, obviously, Ben Simmons in playoffs times, that is gonna be very, very questionable when it comes to his offensive stuff and shit. But at the same time, maybe they can figure it out. Maybe that coach can figure it out because that coach's name is not Doc Rivers. So maybe they can figure it out. I still like Ben Simmons at that power forward position, center position. They probably should test him a little bit more, center position, because Ben Simmons, in my opinion, I think he still has that, or he might still have that ability to finish in the post and that, you know, that little hook and everything. He scored 42 points versus the Utah Jazz when he's playing in center, I believe. So they could try that shit out and see how it goes. They honestly don't need that to happen though, because they're still playing well with him not being so well offensively. Obviously, the playoffs are a whole different story. And with this Brooklyn Nets team, I honestly think that they can probably beat the Boston Celtics. The Boston Celtics obviously did make it to the NBA Finals. They now have that experience with Jason Tatum, who's an MVP type player. They got my boy Jaylen Brown. They got a good head coach. But it's Kevin Durant, it's Kyrie Irving. And with them playing this well, 11-game winning streak, it's scary out right now. You know, we've been saying that when they had James Harden and everything, but a duo with one of the top 2 best scorers in the NBA, you can count on them. You can count on them to win a championship at this point because the NBA right now is wide open on both sides of things, Eastern Conference and Western Conference. And so we'll see what happens with this team, 11-game winning streak. Right now, you guys should be paying more attention to the Brooklyn Nets because they are on one. Things are looking very scary hours. With that being said though, do not forget to like and subscribe and turn on post notifications. Subscribe for a Chips Ahoy cookie. Josh the Archer, and I'm out.